Hi, it's Cheryl, and I have decided to embrace 2020 and the technology that it affords us and bring to you a couple of things. One, real estate updates on what's happening with the market and what's happening with me with real estate. And two, to share some of my recipes and things and methods of doing different things, canning and cooking, just different things that I do here that I've had people express an interest in wanting to know more about. So this is very much out of my comfort zone. I get in the kitchen, put my hair up, an apron on, and I go to town. And I do better when I have nobody to talk to because I can concentrate and I do a better job. If there's people here and I'm trying to cook, I will typically burn something or not do something right or leave out a really important ingredient. So I've got to try to focus on doing something super easy. Angela called me a few minutes ago and said, can you pick the girls up at 3 for me at school? And I'm like, absolutely, be happy to. They're a mile and a half down the road, so that's a joy for me. And my first thought was snacks for them when they get home from school. So I'm gonna make them some chocolate covered strawberries. So again, no big deal, not doing anything here, not reinventing the wheel, not doing anything you all don't do. But just something I enjoy doing. I'm taking washed strawberries and capping them and setting them aside. And they've already been cleaned up and dried. My chocolate's melted, it sounds like, or it's trying to be melted. Let's give it a little stir and make sure. So, again, this is not comfortable for me. It's not something I enjoy doing, not telling you about it anyway. And so I'm practicing. Today's my practice video. And I'm gonna try to do them live, which I know that's scary. Super scary for me. But, you know, you're my friends. I love you guys, you love me. So hopefully this will be a fun couple minutes. Definitely don't want this to be anything that's gonna be time consuming or take you away from the important things you have to do during the day. So I'm just going to stir my chocolate up and get it nice and smooth. And when I melt chocolate, I have these things called Paramount crystals. And I bought this at a store down in Harrisonburg, but I've never seen it in Northern Virginia when I lived there. I always used, what is this wax called that you use for gel wax or something? I can't remember. It came in the blocks. I always use that, and I take a little knife and scrape it off and melt it into the chocolate. A little less greasy than using oil, and it's not waxy at all. It doesn't take much, and it just smooths your chocolate out and makes it easier to dip your strawberries and make them look nice. And I like to use the strawberries after they've been washed and dried. Then I put them in the refrigerator and get them good and cold because the chocolate adheres good and immediately starts to harden up a little bit. So that makes them better. And I was thinking about something about that. What did I want to say? Oh, these strawberries. Yeah, they're not very good. They don't have any flavor. They're not sweet. Back on Valentine's Day, I got some strawberries at Walmart in Woodstock. They were awesome. Some of the best strawberries I've ever had. Sweet, juicy, and they made beautiful chocolate covered strawberries for Valentine's Day. I made them for the kids. But these, not so much. They're pretty. They're not the worst looking strawberries, but they're not sweet. So anyway, enough rambling. Gotta watch that. Give me some critiques. Help me to do this better so I can do a better job for you guys. But I'm gonna get started on these. I don't know why I was capping them, because you gotta hold on to the little green things to dip them. I try to get them coated good all the way around, and I dip the excess chocolate off, and then I just lay it on a baking sheet that I have with wax paper on it. Easy peasy. Okay, real estate market. Everybody says, you know, I want to wait until the spring and put my house on the market because, you know, historically, that's the best time of year to sell your home. Well, we have been in a hot spring market since the week after Christmas. I've been slammed the whole time. And there's a very poor inventory of quality listings on the market. when something goes on the market that's nice and priced well, it goes quickly. So if you want to sell your house and you don't want to wait until spring when the market is more flooded with inventory because, you know, supply and demand, then you need to get your house ready now to sell. And I'll talk more about that in another video, but this is, again, just a little short one to say, hey, I'm trying this out. I'm not good at it. I'm not comfortable with it, but I want to do the best for my clients, and I want to offer this for my friends or anybody that wants to know more about cooking or more about real estate or more about how I do those things. So I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video, and I will see you again soon. Have a good day.